Hello everyone, my name is teacher Inge Breitenbach and I will be teaching you your business class today. So I hope everyone is doing well under the circumstances of Corona. So this is the second term. We are going to begin with a new topic. And in term one, we also discussed the influences on business sectors and also the challenges of the business environments. Today we will be talking about creative thinking and problem solving in a business, and we will be looking at the aims and objectives and what you will learn in this topic. You will learn about the application of creative thinking and how to address these creative thinking techniques in business if problems might occur. To improve your business practices, you will be looking how to apply problem-solving skills in a business context. We will also learn about routine versus creative thinking. We will also teach you how to apply the Delphi technique and the force field analysis, and also when and how to use them. So first, we will look at creative thinking and how important it is to address business problems and why. So, if you want to develop new products and marketing strategies to improve the quality of goods and services, we want to apply creative thinking and innovation. Okay, and then this will lead to customer satisfaction. So if you do not apply new creative thinking and develop new products, your business will fall behind and you will lose customers. These customers will then go to new businesses. Therefore, we have to improve the quality of our goods and services, and this will lead to customer satisfaction. When we have customer satisfaction, we will also create new businesses and also new customers. So the challenges and assumptions and change perception. So maybe you had a bad product before, the new one came out, and the new one improved the quality of the customer's life, or maybe it was more satisfying. This will change the assumptions that it was a bad product into a maybe. So if something is a no, it will become a maybe, and then the customer will be satisfied. So we have to create alternative solutions. If we have a bad product, we have to have something to enter into the market that will be good. So we also have to look at how to solve conflict and encourage teamwork. So we can encourage teamwork through going on weekend teamwork building and also working as teams. It is important in a business to look at ways how you can get the strengths of each team member to contribute to a team. That will also give you a good quality product, as each individual will have their strengths on the table and you can create something very good. So the problem solving steps. So first we have to define the problem. So you cannot solve a problem if you don't know what the problem is. We also have to collect the data and then analyze the data. So if we can have questionnaires, let the public or the customers fill in the data, we can gather that and then we can have analysis. Usually this will happen through teamwork, and then this will also lead to new thinking. And we will create new thinking possibilities, new solutions. And when you have the data and you did the analysis, and then you will also have the pros and cons. So usually a customer will come in, or you can have them fill in a form. They will give you the pros of the product and the cons. So when the negative part of the product is more or overweighs the pros, you can leave it. So you cannot take that into the market or use that to solve the problem. So this will help you to develop, to execute, and implement. So to develop something, you have to define the problem. To execute something amazing, you have to collect the data, do the analysis, come up with great problem solutions or problem solving steps, look at the pros and cons, and you can implement something amazing. Then you will also have solved the problem. So this is problem solving skills in a business context. So we will look deeper into this at another day. So this is just the headings of what you can expect. So we are going to do an activity, a questionnaire, okay, how to develop problem solving skills in a business. So we want you to go to a business with your questionnaire. But before you go to the business, you have to develop your own questionnaire. We are giving you some ideas how to do that. So how to prepare a questionnaire. So this is an informal assessment. Develop a questionnaire that will help you in analyzing business strategies of retailers. So you will go in your local community. I think every one of you must know a retailer. You will go to the retailer and interview him or her. Okay, so you will ask him, how did you begin your business? What challenges do you face? How do you plan to solve them? And what strategies are you going to implement to create customer satisfaction? So you will write down the descriptions of the retail strategies of the business. So you will not use the book, the strategies in the book. You will go to the retailer, you will ask him which strategies did he implement to create a successful business and what is he planning to do to keep competing in his business sector. So the book is only a guideline. We want you to think how businesses are implementing different ways and methods of strategies. We want you to write a report on the business strategies that the retailer is currently using. So not what he is trying to implement or what he is going to use in the future. We want you to look at the current business strategies. Okay, so first you will do the interview. And then second, you will write down the descriptions. And then you will write in report. So a report is something you also have to look at closely. We want you to write a good report, and to write a good report, you have to write correctly. For example, you have to look at the positive effects of the business strategies, like the sales increased over the last quarter after the sales staff implemented cold calling. Okay, so we want you to use the handbook as a guideline. We want you to implement the strategies and then tell us how did the strategy help the business to grow or to have a positive influence. So now we are going to look at routine versus creative thinking. So routine is something that you do daily. You get up at 8, maybe you go for a jog or a run. Then you eat your breakfast, you drink your coffee, and you go to work. So we can define routine as something that you do each day. So day after day, you do the same thing. So it is doing the same thing while expecting different results. For example, if I go jogging every day, I will lose weight. But if I sleep in late, I am jobless, then I want to have a job tomorrow, but I'm not doing anything to improve that. The same goes for businesses. If we are not implementing new creative thinking and problem-solving techniques, we will fall behind. So creative thinking is very important. We have different people in a business with different strengths and weaknesses, so we need to utilize that. So we need to think creatively. So you need to use lateral thinking. So lateral thinking solves problems through reasoning. So if we have lateral thinking, it is a lot of people that will come together with problem-solving techniques and ways how to solve those problems. So we use that through reasoning. Usually when you have an argument or something, or you want to reason something out, it gives you logical solutions to bigger problems. So we are going to look at routine versus creative thinking now in depth. So routine thinking in a business are. We have always done it that way. Okay, so maybe the business always gave customers 10 loyalty points for a product or when you buy a coffee, but they never gave the client something that satisfied them. They always did the same thing. Instead of implementing coupons to get discount on the next buy or when they go and buy something the next day. Customers will never go elsewhere. You get comfortable with your business, so you think that customers will never go somewhere else. You think that they are loyal to your product and there is no business that will compete with yours. So that makes them comfortable. They never think of something that can compete with them or that will be a great competitor in their business. So their profit margins must be 40%. They don't look at ways to improve that. They are satisfied with the percentage and they will not strive to improve or have ambition to improve their sales. Keeping the business open until 7 p.m. is a waste of time. So they are not looking at ways how to receive new customers or how to improve customer satisfaction. So when they cannot compete with that price, they will keep the prices the same. They will not compete in the price product, and therefore the quality of the product will lack. And then they will start losing customers, and that will result in business problems. And then the business will need to restructure, and they will need to look at new ways how to improve their business. So we are going to look at creative thinking skills. This is where the business is utilizing their staff and also creating new opportunities to maybe expand their businesses. Creative thinking will lead to the following outcomes. Every job that comes in today leaves today. So they are motivated to finish what they are doing on that specific day. They don't leave it for tomorrow. So it is very important to have time management in a business, as this will create new ways for creating new business. And creating new business will lead to higher margins of profit. Our customers will have no need to go elsewhere. So they are continually thinking of ways how to improve their product and service. In this way, they will gain more customers, and this usually happens through word of mouth. We will focus on growing our profit margins. Usually this will happen through marketing strategies. So they are looking at different ways how to create a very effective business, whereas routine thinking is creating ways just to be the same. They are not offering something different. Business will be open on times convenient for our customers. So they are looking at ways how to accompany the customer's time. So you have to look at the needs of a customer. If you don't do any research on that, you can might as well categorize that in routine thinking, because customers also have daily jobs. You have to look at different ways how to attract new business. When you attract new businesses, this also leads to opportunity for growth. It will be a pleasure to do business with us. So they are creating customer satisfaction, they are having quality products, and they are having excellent service. So when you go into a business that the workers look down, they are not positive, they don't want to service or have something to help you, they don't know their product, then you will not go back to that business. When you look at the business using creative thinking, they are optimistic, they are positive, they look happy, they smile, okay, and they will come back and maybe bring 5 friends with. So creative thinking is creating room for gratitude, being happy. They are also kind and they share the same goals. They are happy people with great attitudes, and this also creates the flow of the business. So there are no obstacles to which a business will fall into, and they are always looking at ways how to improve. So now we are going to look at the Delphi technique, which are one of the problem-solving techniques, and force field analysis. So first, we are going to look at the Delphi technique. So the Delphi technique will use ways with different people at different spaces. So it will give your conversation space and watch them flourish. So it will happen at the same place using different conversations. This is a great way to start the light bulb to come on and create new ideas. Okay, so the first step in the Delphi technique is to identify the problem. Okay, so usually this will happen in a meeting, maybe a Monday meeting. You will identify the problem, something that happened during the week. So you will write down the problem and you will ask the group members. So each group member will need to write down 5 possible solutions. Then you will need to complete a questionnaire. This questionnaire will be set up by maybe management, and the people who answers may not know who answered. So it will be anonymous, and then they will look at the answers. The results will be analyzed in open space. So they will take the results and the answers will then be given in front of everyone. So everyone will be at that place at the same time. So ask group members to give new and revised solutions. So when the old solutions doesn't work anymore, we have to generate new solutions to problems. So when the economy is hitting us really bad, people will have to begin to think creatively, be innovative, and also start generating their own income. So after studying the results of the questionnaire, people will need to repeat steps 3, 4, and 5. So steps 3 is results are analyzed in an open space. So you have to go and do it again. Then step 4, you will need to give new and revised solutions. This is a technique to make sure that the best solutions is generated in a group. And then until all members in the group agree. So we don't want unhappy co-workers. We want everyone to work together as a team. You usually get the most out of a business when you are working together as a team and being positive about the end result. So everyone will need to be happy. So the Delphi technique will tap brain power from participants at different places at the same time. So now we will look at the force field analysis. So when a business plan to change their products, goods, or services. So when a business is thinking that it is time for a change. So it will take all the negative things of the business into account before. Okay, so maybe they will look at the pull and push forces of a business, the good stuff and the bad stuff. So before you can do the force field analysis, it is really great advice to take all the negative things into account before. So you will list all the positive forces and strengthen them. So it is important to also strengthen the negative things. Maybe there are just quite something that needs to change with the negative. It doesn't mean that it's something bad. You just need to improve them. Maybe like something like training for your co-workers, send them on training camps or maybe online courses or something like that to gain more knowledge about the products, the goods and the services. So when you list the positive forces and strengthen them, it means that you have something that will pull you through. Okay, so force field analysis, according to Kurt Lewin, okay, the driving forces are everything that's positive. So you maybe have the correct staff, they are trained, they have knowledge, you are a product leader in your category, you are maybe going international, you are gaining market influence, your marketing is going well, but the negative forces, sometimes we cannot control that. So it is something that is out of our hands. For example, our economy is going through a recession, okay, or the retailers are not delivering on time. You are competing against price and also maybe against product development. So we have to look at stuff like that. So applying creative thinking and problem-solving techniques is very important in a business. We have to keep updated on new innovation technology and also the world of the economy. So if we have creative thinking and problem-solving techniques, the business will be successful. So thank you for attending this lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward in teaching your next lesson. Thank you. Bye.